Bro, I recorded this video already and like fucking... Let's do this again because it was not focused the first time I recorded this video. Anyways, what's up my peoples? Thanks for clicking on this video to watch. As you can tell in the title, this is the military tag and I am being Andy Jane because I'm in the military, so I'm wearing a uniform and stuff, you dig? I am doing this tag because I seen that I was mentioned in Army Barbie's video. Thanks Jazz, I love her. She always talks so highly about me and it's just kind of surreal because I don't, the same way she doesn't think about herself whenever when YouTubers approach her, or you know, just different things of how she feels about herself. Like I really feel that way about myself. I ain't shit. So it's really like, it warms my heart when she talks about me or whatever. So you know, I be feeling like I got the juice and shit. All right, we're gonna be up in the camera like this because I've never met her. I'm hoping I can meet her before she goes to Germany, like once I get to Arkansas, because she has been so supportive. She's been such an awesome person. I really enjoy watching her channel and like getting to know her. So it's really cool that, you know, she considers me a friend and that we do have a love connection, you know. But Jazz, if you're watching, girl, I love you. But anyways, I'm going to get into this military tag. So just a little bit of background. I've been in the military 9 years because I don't think it didn't ask me that on this. I don't know where they got their questions from when it comes to military tag, where Army Barbie or Sweets Galore or any of these ladies got their questions from, because I googled it and I couldn't find it. So now I'm on some random video from probably years ago that asked some questions that don't make no sense, but we gonna make sense of it today, okay? Because I did my makeup already and we doing this thing. All right, when did you decide to join the military? I decided to join at the age of 17 in high school, you know what I'm saying? I was already in Navy JROTC. I wanted to get out and my mom would not let me get out of the class. The last semester of my senior year, she would not let me get out. So I got kicked out on purpose. She punished me for a whole semester and I felt like, well, maybe I can make it up to her by joining the Army. I gave the Navy a big F you and I joined the Army National Guard. So what branch did you join? Obviously the Army, the United States Army. I joined the Texas Army National Guard. They asked what job would you like, but we all know I'm already in. So what job am I? I'm a 25 Bravo, which is an IT specialist, which is commo, which is like the signal corps, which is like the people that make sure your network and your internet works, and they fuck with routers and switches and servers and shit like that, and they do troubleshooting so that you can be on Facebook while you deploy, basically. But I never do that work because, like I said, I was in the National Guard. So like my first 4 years in, I would like go to drill once a month and 2 weeks in the summer, and I never really fucked with commo stuff. Like, yeah, I set up a satellite every now and then. Yeah, I'd fuck with the I don't even remember what I did my first 4 years. I was completely not even there. But yeah, so the last 5 years I've been hopping active duty orders. Yes, I'm still National Guard, but I've been on active duty orders for the last 5 years. And so I've been doing things like HR work. I was an L&O, an admin assistant, an event coordinator, stuff like that. So yeah, I really don't know the commo life or the signal corps soldier life as much as I should. What benefit are you looking forward to? So what benefit do I enjoy the most? I'm guessing that question is asking. I enjoy getting paid on the 1st and 15th of every month. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy living direct deposit to direct deposit, you dig? And sometimes we get paid before the 15th or before the 1st, depending on what day the 1st and 15th fall on, you dig? So if it falls on a Sunday, I usually get paid on like Friday, you know what I'm saying? So that's always lit. Outside of getting paid, I obviously really enjoy TRICARE, which is the health care that we receive for the free. I got birth control in my arm, I got the Nexplanon in my arm, and that costs $600 usually, but I got it for free. I've gotten a lot of dental work done. I got my wisdom teeth pulled, I got fillings and crowns and all kinds of shit because I have bad fucking teeth. That was free. I get a cleaning, you know, I get my teeth cleaned every 6 months. That's free. So the healthcare coverage is pretty good. They take care of us. We get our shots every year, you know, even though I think that we're guinea pigs sometimes and they're just shooting us up with fucking syphilis. I don't know. But yeah, the healthcare is really great. Will you go in advanced rank? Right now, I'm just reading these questions and then just interpreting it to my own shit. Right now I'm an E5, which is a sergeant, which is an NCO, a non-commissioned officer. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get promoted. Hopefully this time next year. I'm really looking at my eyebrows because they really suck today. So don't come for me. Okay, thanks. Thanks, girl, thanks. I appreciate it because I was just doing my eyebrow. I just did my face all fast so that I could record this video for you guys. Plus, it was Taco Tuesday, so you know I had to go get my tacos. Are you in a military family? No, I'm not in a military family. Not really, because I wasn't raised in that lifestyle, like as a military brat. My mom served 3 years in the Army back in like the 90s. She was at Fort Hood. My dad served one contract in the Air Force. One of my grandparents retired from the Air Force. My other grandfather served in Vietnam. And then I have an uncle, but he retired from the Army as an infantryman. You know, I wasn't raised by a military family, but I do have people that are in my family that have served at some point in time in their life. Are you supported by friends and family? Yeah, for the most part. I have a good support system. Where would you like to be stationed? I would like to be stationed back the fuck home. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just gonna turn this into my best duty station. My best duty station was probably here. Because right now I'm stationed in Italy and it's in Europe, and I'm able to travel. We get a 4-day every month, so I'm able to travel a lot, and I've really been enjoying it, like being able to travel. Like I'm going to places that I never even fucking heard of, like Budapest, and I spent New Year's in a place that I never knew existed until the end of 2016 going into 2017. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I'm able to go to places that people dream of, go to places that people save their whole year for on a regular weekend. So Europe is pretty lit to be stationed here. I wish I was stationed in Germany, but it is what it is. I'm really excited about going the fuck back to the States because I miss Walmart, I miss Chipotle, I miss Chick-fil-A, I miss motherfucking B-dubs, Wingstop, food. I miss food. And the last question of this tag, I'm gonna add more questions, but the last question of this tag is, how long would you like to serve? I would like to serve like 25, 30 years, only because in the National Guard, it is harder to get the full benefits of retiring. If you retire, you know, at the regular 20, I have to get more active duty time, and then we don't get paid our retirement until we're like 62 or some shit. So I really want to stay in as close as I can to 50, you know, to 62. So probably like around 50. Bruh, that's like a whole long time from now. 23 more years on top of the time I already have. So yeah, 30 years I should go ahead and retire, right? Yeah. Before I move into the second part where I make up my own questions or remember some of the questions that Army Barbie and Sweets Color asked, go ahead and like this video and hit that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and do that, especially if you like these military related videos. Definitely like this video, but definitely leave me some love by liking, subscribing, or commenting. So on to some more questions that I remember that were asked of Army Barbie and Sweets Color. Okay, so what has been your worst experience being in the Army? My worst experience would probably be basic training, and my answer is gonna like support Sweets Color and her answer, because that was what I really grabbed from her military tag, was the fact that she's really small like myself, except she's way smaller than me right now at this point in time. But when I was her age, I was super skinny as well. I was really small, especially when I joined and I went off to basic. I was super skinny, and they always wanted us to carry like what, 40-50 pound rucksacks. And so my worst experience was being in basic training and having to do ruck marches, like 3 miler, 6 miler, I think a 12 miler, or was it like 3 miles? I don't know. There were 3 ruck marches, and they all fucking sucked ass. The entire time I was in basic, I wore a medium IBA, which is like the vest, the armor vest or whatever. They had plates in them, and it sat so evenly on my body to where I was able to carry it, and I was used to it, and the placement of it just worked perfectly with me. I was comfortable in it. Well, the last fucking ruck march, they wanted to give me a small, which sat in the middle of my back, and it was so small and just not, it was lighter, but it didn't work. I was falling the fuck out on that march. I was always pretty good. I probably was at the end, but I was never like fucking the last. But on this last fucking ruck march, that IBA fucked my back up so bad to where I had to really just be right in front of the truck and was just like, just trying to make it. I was crying. When we got to that end point, I'm pretty sure I just fell the fuck out. I took the vest off. My back was hurt. I was just so happy to be about that vest, girl. My back was hurting, and that's why I have back problems now. I'm pretty sure it's because of that fucking ruck march. I will never forget that shit. I was in so much pain. I was crying, and it was one of those, it was the last ruck march where you had to like go and set up your fob or whatever, or you know, you're gonna be in the field for like a week at that point, and so we had to like go into a whole nother mission right after that. So it was like you had no real time to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like you had time to change your socks and that was it. So I'm like walking up to the next point to get our orders or whatever, and like I'm just crying. I just remember my drill sergeant being like, what's wrong, what's going on? I was just like, my back, it's killing, I'm in so much pain. It was agony. I was in so much pain until he gave me like some ibuprofen, and that helped out a lot. It really did. Shout out to you, drill sergeant B. I went to basic training so fucking long ago, like I can't even remember half the shit from basic training, but basic training was a great experience as well. What has been my best experience? My best experience has been being deployed to Africa. I was deployed to Africa for a year. It was definitely an awesome experience just because I was able to learn a different culture. I was by myself, away from everything that I knew, you know, like American values. I was away from my family, my friends, my loved ones. I really had to solely depend on myself, you know, for motivation and to get through those hard times. So I learned, it was a huge learning experience. I learned about myself, I learned about my career, learned about other branches, the culture. Just, I was like a sponge in the middle of the motherland, just soaking up every single second that I could of it. And it was definitely an awesome experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I met some really amazing people on deployment, and it was one of the greatest experiences. And then also, like, you know, living here in Italy and being able to travel, that obviously was a perk of, you know, being in the military or whatever. I know another question was, how has the Army affected your love life, dating life, and all that stuff? It's affected, let me get close to you and just tell you how the Army has affected my love life, or lack thereof. So I really don't have a love life. It has affected my love life because the military has made me, it's caused me to be comfortable with being inconsistent. It's caused me to be comfortable with being inconsistent and not taking commitment seriously. I'm able to move. I'm able to pack up and go whenever I feel. It affected my dating life because now I'm scared of commitment and I'm not consistent with friendships. So that's why it's really important for me to build a healthy, strong friendship before just jumping into a relationship, because I feel that I can get turned off really easily and just be like, I don't have to be consistent anymore. I don't have to talk to you every day. I can get turned off really easy, more easily than I was back in the beginning of my career when I didn't know anything, basically, or when I hadn't experienced anything, should I say. So yeah, it has affected my dating life. I mean, I don't even remember my last real solid relationship, which is kind of sad because I'm 27 years old. Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm 27 years old. I've been in the military 9 years, and I have not experienced a real solid relationship. Healthy, fruitful, and all that shit. No. Especially nothing that's lasted more than 6 months. How can I expect someone to be consistent with me when I can't even be consistent my damn self? I ain't shit. But to show you guys that I am good at some things, I'm gonna end the tag here and just give you guys some advice, because I know a lot of people ask me advice about the military, and it's really open-ended kind of questions like, is the Army hard? It depends on what your definition of hard is, because I know people who can't be celibate or abstain from sex for a week. That's hard to them, but not hard to me. It's easy, you know? So I would say go into the military with a clear plate. Like, go in with your goals of why you're joining, you know, have your own set of motivation why you're joining, whether it's your kids, whether it's for education benefits, financial stability, any of that. Just definitely go in with a good foundation of what you want to accomplish, a good idea, should I say, of what you want to accomplish. Do your best at everything you do. You know, don't ever let someone tell you that you can't do something. Always prove them wrong. Never let them see you sweat, because the moment they smell weakness, bruh, the moment they smell weakness, they will get on your ass. They will be all over your ass like white on rice, like on your ass, okay? So don't ever let them see you sweat. And for you ladies out there, let's talk about this. I'm gonna need y'all ladies, because I see so much. I see a lot of women and men get way too comfortable sleeping with someone else's husband or wife. So ladies, I'm gonna need y'all to come in, because I don't know if your mama taught you, your auntie taught you, your grandma taught you, I don't know, but Andy is gonna try to teach you right here. The most important thing you can bring into the Army as a young woman between 17 and 21 is self-worth, self-love, self-respect, and self-esteem. All these selves: esteem, love, worth, and respect for yourself, okay? Because a lot of times I see situations that I have no understanding for, like zero understanding for, and you can only mentor so much. I can only mentor someone who has potential, and if you're coming in and you're showing no potential, do not expect someone to take you under their wing and mentor you, because if you're always in negative situations, if you're always in drama, you're gonna bring them down. So you definitely want to come in with that foundation of self-love, self-respect, self-worth, self-esteem, because it's really easy to get distracted out here by these boys, by these men's. And when you're new, you have no idea what you're getting into. No idea what you're getting into. None. You think you know, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to get away and to be whoever you want to be, including a hoe, okay? And your reputation is everything as a woman in the Army. All it takes is for one person to know your past and to spread that shit and to treat you any kind of old way. You know what I'm saying? So have some respect for yourself. Have some pride in yourself. You do not have to take every shot that's thrown at you. You do not have to bite at every single piece of bait that is thrown into your pond, baby. I'm telling you, they come a dime a dozen. You gonna get more. You know, sit back, peep scene, get to know yourself, focus on if you get bored. I hate when people say they get bored in the military and they start going on dates and fucking around just because they're bored. Is that all you guys know how to do in this new generation of Army? Is that all you youngsters know how to do? Because I swear education is free pretty much for us. There's always a class to take. Always a class. There's so much online training you can take. So much online training you take. And then on top of school, you can volunteer, get volunteer awards, study for the board. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your career, baby. Focus on getting that check. Focus on getting that money up. You know what I'm saying? Focus on saving. Focus on you. Read a book, for goodness sake. You do not have to be out here fucking around just because you don't have shit else to do. Alright? That is going to ruin your reputation. That, when you don't feel like you're worth anything, you'll fall for anything. And so that's the advice that I would give the young ladies that are joining. I don't want to give you no advice on no hair. I don't want to give you no advice on no makeup when it comes to basic training and how hard is it and can I bring my pink underwear. Like, nah, be like, focus on why you're doing it and the rest will follow. Like, the rest will fucking follow. But definitely, ladies, if I could tell you anything, is to come in with some self-worth, some self-love, some self-esteem, and some self-respect. Respect. Tell them to throw some respect on that shit. Anyways, now I am done recording this video. I hope you liked it. This is my second time recording. I'm so tired. My voice is tired. Y'all ever heard when your voice is tired? I'm tired, okay, y'all? But I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you think, what you think about this tag. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. You know, and definitely subscribe. What are you doing here if you ain't subscribed? Because I'll run up on your ass real quick. Alright, ciao.